What's up, fam? This is Saint Chosen here again, back at you guys with one last video because today, August 5th, 2020, is the day me and all of you guys have been waiting for. We are finally getting 99 in all of our skills. You know, it took a while. This is a long 2-year journey of delays, ups and downs, you know. As much as I love this game, there are other things in life that are more important, but this is a big accomplishment because we are going to get 99 in archaeology and in all of our skills. We are literally 135k away from this bad boy, and I cannot wait to wear the max cape. So, just an overview. What we're going to be doing in this video is basically just going over what archaeology is all about, what you do, you know, and what basically you need to know about the skill. So we're here at the Archaeology Guild. If you don't know where the location of this place is at, if we open up our map, it is north of the Duel Arena, west of the Swamp, east of Verk, and south of the Lumberyard. So the main thing that you want to know about the skill is that the skill is all about digging up dirt in order to restore broken artifacts or damaged artifacts. Now, at certain levels, you'll be able to dig up certain types of dirt and get those artifacts. So in our level, we have 2 dirts that we can dig in, the remains and also the destroyed golem. These things will be located in these places right here. So if we go here, south, if you look at the dig sites, so there's certain sites where you can actually dig at, and of course they named it after the so-called gods in RS. So the first one, the lowest one, is level 5. It's Karid Et, and it's for Zerosian. The second one is Infernal Source, which is for Zamarakian, which is level 20. Saradomin, of course, for the Everlight, level 42, and then Stormguard Citadel for Armadillion, level 70, and level 76, the highest level that you can get for the sites, which is the Warforge dig site for level 76 Archaeology. And this is where we're at right now. So as you can see, there's like places all over, so it's kind of like a cool setup. Another thing that you gotta know, this is important right here, the journal, because it keeps track of your progress. You can actually equip it and put it on your action bar, and if you equip it, if you put it in your pocket, it actually becomes a teleport device, and that actually gives unlimited teleports, which is really cool. Now these guys right here is where you would buy stuff. The currency for archaeology is this thing we call the chrono. So these chronotes right here, they are tradable, and they do sell in the GE. So if you have money, go ahead and spend on them, but if you don't have money, then you're gonna have to earn them. So you spend for this one. Another important part is the mattock. Mattock is basically kind of like the pickaxe for archaeology. It's what's used to dig, and the higher the precision, the faster you actually get to get an artifact. So typical 1 to 50: bronze, iron, steel, mithril, adamant, and rune. And then of course, the other steels, as you guys know, with the mining upgrade and all that, you'll be able to create an auriculum mattock, and then at level 70 you get a nechrite, level 80 you get bainite, and then level 90 you get to create an elder rune mattock. But if you have the money, then you can actually if not just the money, but also with the hunter skill, you can actually get a different kind of mattock which you can augment, which helps for invention. Now this is what I'm talking about, that you have different kinds of positions that you can obtain in archaeology. So this guy right here, or girl, so as you can see, there's different kinds of position which comes with upgrades. So the first one that we have is the intern position, which is kind of like the basic one, and then you have these like regular upgrades here. And the soil box, I don't have that because we have the screener. I'll explain what that is in a moment. But that basically, when you're digging up dirt, obviously you get like these extra soil stuff. And this, the purpose of this screener right here is that it converts the dirt that you get into materials, because you need materials in order to be able to restore artifacts. So if you get chronotes, the currency for archaeology, you're actually be able to do upgrades. So this one, like it shows here, it increases the capacity of your soul box to 100. You get more room in your material storage, and you get more precise when it comes to excavating. Excavating means digging. Associate is actually level 70, I believe, level 70 or 60, and this is where you actually get the blueprint in order to unlock this bad boy right here. And then you also get the outfit itself, which we do have. So it basically costs about 50k chronotes, so that's a lot of chronotes. You're gonna need to really restore a lot of artifacts in order to get that. Now this is where I'm currently at, level 90 professor position, where you get to upgrade the soul box, which is kind of useless because we don't need that. And then the material, and also the precision, which it makes it higher. Now the guild master is what we're aiming for. This is the best outfit that you can get for archaeology, and then you use this in order to create the time and space mattock. So if I open up the archaeology thing at level 99, this is the best mattock in the game, besides the other one. I think it's the Guildmaster Tony's mattock. So this one is augmentable, which is really cool because, you know, you train your invention and your archaeology at the same time. So I think the overall cost of this right here, all these upgrades, is about 650k chronotes. So that's a lot of chronotes. Now, if we go here, I'm going to show you guys some other places. So this is kind of the monolith. That's where you do your celebrations when you increase in your archaeology position. It's from intern to associate to whatever. If you go here, south of the guild, you can actually send out a research team in order to get more experience and artifacts. So you can create a research team right here. You can assign people. So you unlock these consultants. These are actually the researchers in the specific dig sites. So you unlock them when you unlock the mysteries in your journal. So if you look at the journal, if we read our journal and you go to the mystery page, which should be the third one, it'll show you like these mysteries that you have to unlock while you're progressing in your skill. Once you've unlocked all the mysteries, you actually are able to, again, to have access to assign the people to send them out for research in order to get archaeology XP, materials, and rare artifacts. So the only kind of like offset thing about this is that, of course, you have to spend chronotes in order to do that, but it's a requirement in order to progress in your positions in archaeology. So positions, what I mean by progressing is that, for example, right here, I was in the right screen. So in order for us to get the guild master position, we need to have certain qualifications. First of all, we need to have the professor qualification, which is basically level 90 archaeology. We need to have discovered 1,000 artifacts. We need to have restored 1,000 artifacts. We need to have solved at least 20 mysteries. We need to have completed 25 collections, which we are on our way to doing. And we also need to have sent out our research team for about 170 hours. So that's a lot of hours. And you also, of course, need to get 90 in archaeology. So that's what we're aiming for. Again, you cannot advance in your position unless you actually hit those achievement goals. This is where you would donate any extra artifacts that you are digging up, and it actually costs 40% less. You know, they're buying it at a pretty low ball price, but it's better than nothing. This is where you would restore your artifacts, and this is the material storage itself. So if we click on it, click on store, you'll see here that these are the materials that are being used in order to restore these artifacts. So one example of an artifact that you get are these right here. So this is what I've been digging up at the Stormguard Citadel. If we click on the actual artifact, it'll tell you how much XP you're getting for that, how much in chrono value it is, and then what you need in order to be able to restore the actual artifact itself. So we need quintessence, 46 of those, vellum, 44 of those, and we need sometimes there's like these random requirements, which is actually pretty cool. The collections itself, like I said, people around certain characters in all around RuneScape are actually collecting these items, and the whole point is to sell it to them in order to get chronos. So we're about to complete this this collection right here. If you see museum, it's actually this person right here to your top left. She's the one who collects all the items for the museum. And then for this one, it's the wise old man who's located in Drainer. So we'll handle that later. But now I kind of want to show you guys how we actually get it. Oh, a few more things. I know it's kind of like a lot to take in, but this auto screener right here, you actually unlock this. Again, you need the blueprint, which again is level 70 archaeology, and then you're gonna need some invention materials in order to unlock it. So the invention materials that you're going to need are, you're going to need to disassemble items in order to get 500 of organic parts, 500 of tensile parts, and also 500 of the variable components, which is, no, not the variable components, the crafted parts right here. So you need 500 of this, 500 of these, and 500 of these. And then on top of that, you're going to need 15 of these variable components. You're going to need 15 of these precious components and 15 of these enhancing components. So those are the uncommon materials that you get when you're disassembling items for archaeology. I mean for invention. Another thing that you can also do for archaeology is to kind of like get these tetra compass pieces while you're excavating. You combine them in order to kind of like get a treasure map where you can get extra a chest that you'll be able to unlock and get items. But along with those pieces, you're gonna need like 500 of each material. So let me show you which material you're gonna need for that. You're gonna need this right here, the purple, the red, the blue, the yellow, and the green. So those, you're gonna need like 500 each tetra compass. So it's kind of expensive, but the loot that you get is so amazing. It's actually what allows you to get the dragon pickaxe if you're lucky enough. Now I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, for here, so this is where you would screen the soil that you get in your soil box. Again, we don't need the soil box because we have the auto screener. So this is kind of like a pain. So when you get to the certain level, in order to unlock this, please do unlock this. Do whatever you need to do in order to unlock that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I missed. I think that might be it. So let's go ahead and get our 99 because I think we're ready. So let's go back to the guild itself and let's teleport to a dig site in order to be able to dig up some remains and excavate, right? So let me show you the first site that you can go to in order to dig up for your 98 archaeology. You want to go to right here, Infernal Source, which is the shortcut is I. And then you would go here, descend lift, so go west, and then click on number 4, the harrowing. So you unlock these levels as you go deeper into the dig site. This is what I'm talking about. This is where you would deposit your materials when your backpack and your beast of burden gets full. So you would just click on deposit. Right now we have nothing to deposit because we have no materials. Now if we go north from here, as the map states, you want to teleport right here, enter chaos portal, and then keep on going east, and then teleport again. This is where the level 98 remains can be found. Now the only problem here is that, again, look, you see how far where the material box is, there's like no way to be able to deposit your materials. So this is not really a good place to dig up the remains. If you're going to be over here, you're going to need to use the Grace of the Elves in order to transport your materials straight to your material storage. How that works is, of course, you turn on your porter when you have porters stored up in your Grace of the Elves, and then you basically dig up and it will automatically transport the materials that you get. So right now we haven't gotten anything. As you can see here, you transport the following material to your storage, so it automatically does that to you. And I think you need like level 99 divination in order to be able to make a good amount of porters. This is what I use when I'm digging up materials specifically, but when I'm digging up remains, I usually don't use that unless I don't have a choice and there's no material box nearby. Excuse me. So there's this bar right here that shows your progress, how far you need to go in order to, when this bar gets full, you get basically a damaged artifact which you can repair. So we're not going to stay here because, like I said, there's no material box and we don't really want to be wasting porters for that. But I will have to go here later on because I do need to finish the collection for these remains right here. So we're gonna go back to the actual guild, Archaeology guild. And we're gonna go to the Stormguard Citadel instead. So if we go to the map, click on S, we are going to be ending up teleporting right here. So when you're here, you want to click on number 5 if you have the portal unlocked. If you don't, you're going to need to activate the portal, which costs about 20 quintessence, 20 of those. So this is the portal that I'm talking about. You get to unlock it with 20 quintessence, and then in order to transverse the gap, because there's no way that you can kind of like jump that, you're going to need this thing called, if we go into our tool belt, you're going to need the boots of flight. And you basically get this when you finish one of the mysteries in the Armadillion section. You also need this right here, the wingsuit version 3, in order to be able to fly around this area. So if we click on transverse, because we have the boots, you'll see that we're basically walking on air, which is kind of ridiculous. But that's the perk of having those boots. And this is what I mean when you get to fly around. So if you go here, you leap the bridge, you need to make sure that you have nothing. You're not holding anything. And bam, right there. We get to actually fly around the place, which is really, really, really freaking cool. This is actually one of the coolest things about Archaeology when, you know, when I unlock this level. And again, this is about like level 70 in order to be able to unlock this this area. So this is the place where we would want to be. This is located, I believe, south of the dig site, and then we want to go here. As you can see, unlike the other location, it has a deposit material. It has a material storage where we can deposit our stuff, and we would just want to dig over here. So what we want to do is we want to transform, if you have a legendary pet, which we do have in Titus, we want to convert that into a pack yak. So transform that into a beast of burden, 60 minutes, and transform him again into another beast of burden. We extend it, and yes, now we have 120 minutes, 2 hours. It's a long time, and we just want to get to digging. Once we get to digging, as you can see, I'm pretty much close to done. We always want to go to where there's a wisp. See that white thing floating? We always want to go to where that is. And the reason being is because it increases our focus. It allows us to be able to dig more efficiently when we're digging where the wisp is at. So what I'm going to do, as you can see, it's still transporting because we have our Grace of the Elves thing on. We want to disable this. So we want to click on toggle. It's been disabled. And when it's been disabled, what's going to happen is that when you dig up the stuff, you'll actually get it in your backpack instead of being transported into the material storage. So this is why I'm saying that the porters are super useful when you're doing archaeology, because there will be locations where there won't be any storages, and it's frustrating as heck because you either have to create porters or you just have to keep on teleporting, which sucks. I think if you're not using porters, what would happen is that the max capacity that you can take is like 30 and 27, so 57 materials before you have to go back to a storage and deposit it, and you have to keep on going back and forth. Unlike if you have the porters, you can stay at a place for like 500 materials and you can just be straight up chilling there. So look at that, our precision is already at 30% just by following the wisp. So always, if I know most of us like to AFK, but let's try not to AFK when we're doing archaeology, because this really allows us to be efficient when it comes to excavating. So this is what I was talking about, the quintessence. You need 20 of those in order to be able to activate the portal here at the Stormguard Citadel. We're about to get an artifact right here, and maybe just a little bit more. Once we get that final artifact, we're actually going to go back to the guild, and there we go. So that's how it works. So you keep on getting you just keep on digging, and then once you've filled the bar, you get an actual artifact which you can restore. So yeah, that's pretty much how archaeology works. And then if you see here, right, we're training invention at the same time, so it's like a BOGO, buy one get one free kind of deal. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's very easy. That's all you literally have to do. When you fill up your backpack, what you basically just want to do is just give your items to your beast of burden, and that's how it would work. And then when you want to take it, just click take. You should be good to go. What I usually do when I'm training like this, since I have a legendary pet, and in order to create space, what I want to do is I want to click on Titus, and I want to click on take things to bank, and that always resets every 10 minutes, as you can see there. So now it creates space for me, and then when I get another artifact, which usually takes about another 10 minutes or maybe even less, then I'm gonna have him take it to the back again, so that way it's not taking up space in our backpack. And you see how the time sprite right there, so it's actually not a wisp, it's called a sprite. It allowed us to excavate faster. That's the reason why you always want to be going to where these white things are at. So we're gonna fill up our backpack. We're not going to fill up another bar because that's gonna take forever. But yeah, that's pretty much how archaeology works. And oh, there we go. Let me just drop one of these right here. The reason why you also want to be here at the Stormguard Citadel, because you get these fragments, these blueprint fragments, which you can use in order to build perks for invention. So we want to store the material right there. Again, when you don't have space, you just take from your beast of burden and then you store it. It's that simple. But in this case, we're good to go. So we're going to teleport back to the guild, and we're going to get our 99 archaeology. Are y'all ready for this? Because there's going to be an insane moment right here. So let's go and get this bad boy, get this 99, the thing that we have been waiting for the longest time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the materials that we need. Let's start out with 10 first. 10 of these. This is the one that we need, the black mushroom ink. So we have those, so we're good to go. And let's get this bad boy. Y'all ready? We're about to get 99 in all our skills. This is crazy. All right, here we go. So what you want to do is when you have damage artifact, if you have the necessary materials, it'll allow you to restore the actual item. In this case, like I said, it'll give us 16k XP per artifact restored. So let's go ahead and restore 10 of these, and let's see if we'll be able to reach 99 archaeology. So it actually gives us 17k XP. See how useful this outfit is? It gives you like 5%, 6% extra archaeology XP just by wearing it. So always store up on your chronotes because it's a good thing to have, y'all. So let's see. Pretty close. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get it. This is gonna be an insane moment, y'all. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this too because, man, this is legendary right here. So 7 done, and we're gonna restore 1 more, and BAM! Oh my god, yo, we just landed 99 archaeology, y'all, and we just got 99 in all skills. Congrats to us. This is our reward. We get to use the Matic of time and space and skill mastery. Now let's go ahead and restore the other ones. This is insane. Can't believe we're actually 99 all our skills. Let's take 10 of these, and then you need 10 black ink in order to restore them. But yo, congrats to us. It was a long journey, but we are here now. We are about to be friends with Max because we have 99 in all of our levels. So insane. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do archaeology. You just basically dig up, restore, and that's it. Pretty cool. Like I said right here, you get a Saren Spirit when you're wearing your Grace of the Elves. That's one bonus perk about having that necklace. So always click on those whenever they appear. Now after we restore all these things, like I said, you have the option of either donating it to this guy right here, which gives you chronotes, or you can actually disassemble them for invention items. So it's up to you how you want to do that. What we want to do now is we actually want to complete the collection because we need to be able to we have one more thing left in our achievement in order to get the position of guild master. Oh no, don't tell me that we froze. No, I think we kind of froze, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but we kind of froze, which is kind of frustrating. Oh no, I cannot believe we froze. But if this is the end of the video, it is what it is. It's kind of crazy, but you know, hopefully you guys were with me all the way through, you know, when it comes to this journey. But I'm very thankful that we were able to achieve this together. I have no idea why. I have no idea, but it is what it is. I'm just glad that we were able to get this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video because we are stuck. What an ending. That's just the ending that we needed, right? So if you guys like this video, go ahead and comment down below, and I will go ahead and show you guys the next one in the next video. So peace out. Love you guys. God bless.